The House Democrats recently released our budget, which puts families first and funds essential programs across our state. Our plan fully funds education, but not on the backs of struggling families and students. Hi, I'm Representative Tana Senn of the 41st Legislative District, and this week I want to talk about the investments the House Democratic budget will make and the progressive revenue we propose to support it. Our budget fully funds education, giving all students the education they deserve and keeping our promise to our state's 1.1 million school kids. By increasing guidance counselors and learning assistance program support, the House Democratic budget makes investments to close the opportunity gap. Our investment in education will also address the teacher shortage, helping to put a high-quality teacher in every classroom. Our budget will end local school district reliance on levies to make up for funding shortfalls on salaries, and also allow for local enhancements to basic education. Public education is our primary focus, but it's certainly not our only one. We acknowledge and respect that people sometimes fall on hard times, with domestic violence, mental illness, a catastrophic health issue, multi-generations of poverty, and more. We keep the safety net healthy and add a few critical food, housing, and medical supports. Our Families First budget also makes key investments in early learning and higher education, mental health, and homeless services. We expand early childhood education to 3,000 more low-income preschoolers. We're freezing college tuition and increasing investments in the State Need Grant Program, allowing 6,000 more students in need to get a higher education. Our mental health investments will mean funding community-based outpatient treatment, more inpatient beds, better crisis prevention, training for more mental health providers, and expanding children's mental health care. We are also increasing funding for homelessness services that help struggling families stay on their feet. We're investing in a future that keeps Washington a great place to live, work, and raise a family. But this can't be accomplished without new revenue. Instead of making cuts to critical state services and relying on a regressive property tax like the Senate budget has proposed, we've introduced a progressive revenue plan. Our plan enacts a tax code reform that creates a path to rebuilding a strong middle class and prosperity for all Washingtonians. The House Democratic budget relies on progressive revenue sources like capital gains, while still protecting retirement accounts and single-family homes. This taxes large corporate profits, not paychecks, and generally affects less than 2% of tax filers. Other provisions of our revenue plan include closing costly tax breaks, B&O tax relief that exempts 260,000 small businesses from paying business taxes, changing the real estate tax to a progressive rate, and ensuring marketplace fairness for Washington businesses so brick and mortars can fairly compete with online sales. Both chambers have introduced budget and revenue plans. We will start negotiating a compromise solution. Throughout the negotiating process, I will remain committed to supporting families and the values of our district and the great state of Washington. Thank you for tuning in, and look for more legislative updates coming soon.